Now just imagine, a highly professional camera crew is following you.
I had my dick down.
Oh, it's breaking my heart.
Start of December this year, I embarked on an epic journey. It started with an email and it turned into something I would have never ever expected, not even in my wildest dreams. And the best part is, I'm sharing this experience with you.
Good morning here from Granada. It's our first day here and we will shoot today in the city. We don't have a specific plan. We'll just walk around and see whatever we will get, and it looks like the weather today is much better than yesterday. That's already pretty good. So let's see what we can do here in Granada.
It was still early in the morning, but Granada's city center was already packed with people.
So I need a little bit more. I need more people to do stuff, but then we need to get the release from so many people. So Jorge would be very happy to do that for us, but he will be so stressed out.
In case you haven't seen the last video, for the project we need the people that we photograph to sign a release in order for us to use the photos. Which makes things a lot harder, especially when there are so many people around. Out of the sudden, the sun came out right when we were walking past this ice skating place.
We need a little bit more people to fill the frame a little bit more, but I think the light is pretty sick right now and it's bounced up by the floor. So I think that would look pretty good.
Luckily for us, just a few minutes later, a lot more people showed up to do some ice skating.
Would be nice to have something in the foreground, but it's kind of tricky, especially with the release, because you know it's hard to keep track of them.
I wanted to shoot from a low angle in order to get something in the foreground and to make the perspective a bit more interesting.
So it's a waiting game. I think this place is pretty cool. It's something different to shoot. It's not the stuff you usually would see from the city, but I think it's pretty good because it shows you that you can also have ice skating here, which is something I wasn't expecting, to be honest, from a place in Spain, but hey, pretty cool. So, but now I have to look for other photos that might be suitable for usage. If there's any other people in there, we need to ask. So let's do that now. Okay, just next to the ice skating, which is just a few meters over there, we have this here where, I don't know what it's called, to be honest, not even in German, but maybe let's try if we can do something here. I think it will be a little bit more difficult, but let's give it a try anyway.
Here I was using zone focusing, like when shooting the ice skating. It makes things easier when you don't need to worry about focusing anymore. The center was still full of people and I was looking for some shots where I can still have some people in the frame, but you can't see them that clearly. Otherwise we have to ask all of them, and if 1 out of 10 says no, we simply can't use the shot. That's why I chose the window reflection.
Let's move on, let's find something else.
We asked the mother with the 2 girls for the release, but she said no. She was the first one so far, but no problem because I already had a shot with their backs turned towards us where we don't need one. Also, I took another shot that is quite funny and we got the release. He tried to make his child laugh and I was standing right next to him. Sometimes you can get lucky. Just a few minutes earlier I shot 2 photos in this place and the saxophone player was one of those. And he signed the release for us. Alright, now we came up here and you can see over there, there's the Alhambra, so one of the most iconic touristy sites here in Spain in general. But we're not going there today, we go there tomorrow with the film crew that is filming the documentary about this project. And I think that's going to be really sick. So we will now continue shooting here. It's not so easy because of the whole release thing, and we had a few situations where I took photos, but I just simply cannot use them. Oh, it's breaking my heart because some of the photos are really good. So, but there's nothing I can do. We still have some other good photos, so it's not a problem. But I mean, you know, when you took a good shot and you cannot use it, it's a little bit frustrating. Back in the center, there were still lots of people, but the light was quickly fading and just a few minutes later, the sun was gone.
The next day.
Alright guys, today is the day. We're here in the Alhambra in Granada, one of the most popular tourist sites in all over Spain. It's a massive castle and we will have access to areas where other people cannot go. And today I'm going to shoot here. And behind me, there's 2 vans and we have a film crew with us, so there's like 6 or 7 people following me filming with an Arri Alexa, which is pretty sick. And it's a part of the documentary they're going to do about this project, and man, it's going to be really exciting. I mean, I don't know if I will be able to shoot as I wish because of the team. But I think that the final result will look really sick, so I can't wait to see that. So I think we have to go inside now. Unfortunately, Moritz, he cannot go inside with us because we only have, it's only allowed to bring 6 people and the crew is already so big. Our team managed to get a last-minute permit for Moritz, which was great because it would have been a shame to miss out on what was laying ahead of us. While we walked in, one of the security guards that was with us said that we cannot film in areas with visitors, which was less than ideal because how am I going to take photos of people when there aren't any around? Alright guys, so this area we are in here right now, we have access to it, but as you can see maybe here in the background, there's all these people, so they don't have access to this area, and it's amazing, it's so beautiful, it's unbelievable. I mean, there's no street photography to be taken in here because over there it's too busy and we can't film, but here it's breathtaking, it's so beautiful, absolutely amazing. I will show you. And this used to be the room where the queen got her hair fixed or made. So basically this is the posh expression or word for hairdresser salon. So it used to be this in here, insane.
Action.
Finally, it was time to film for the documentary. The camera you see here is an Arri Alexa Mini LF, which is a full-frame camera that is normally used for big budget Hollywood productions. The camera costs around $100,000. Jaime, the producer, is giving some instructions for the next scene. Yeah, stupid me ran into the door frame.
Action.
So we're still here at the Alhambra, filming for the episode. We now found some extras for our scene because we need some people in it. Yeah, so far it's good fun. I'm not taking many photos because we're not allowed to shoot where there's a lot of people, but it's okay. It's still a very beautiful place and it's an amazing experience. And the crew is awesome. And the footage coming out of the area Leica is pretty sick. So, and I cannot wait to see the final edit. I think it's gonna be really cool. So we are shooting. Here's a pool behind me, and we are now shooting here the next scene. So yeah, let's do this. So I'm still here in Granada in the Alhambra, and it's absolutely amazing. This place is breathtaking. I think for photography, it's one of the coolest places you can go here in the region. And I mean, look at that. But you have to be here to really get a feel of the place. It's absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like this here. It's amazing. So I'm so happy that I could, or that I was able to come here. Blah, 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 blah. So we just wrapped up shooting in here, and I think we now have a lunch break or something because I need to go to the bathroom ASAP. So let's get out of here and then get to the bathroom, have some lunch, and then continue shooting somewhere else. So we're now back here in the old town. So we will walk down because it's easier because parking is a little bit sketchy there. And then we will continue filming. The team basically followed me through the streets while I was looking for potential subjects. Now just imagine, a highly professional camera crew is following you and you have to find good photos. No pressure. Nevertheless, the light was beautiful and I quickly found the first one to shoot. That was really funny. I think the photos look really good because the light is very beautiful. So it's not easy to do this for the documentary because they want to have like different angles and street photography. It's usually not so easy to do that, but I think this was pretty cool. They had fun being part of our documentary, so good success, I would say. We were slowly running out of light, but we managed to find another really cool subject. I already had a spot in mind where to shoot, but the problem was the traffic that made it impossible with such a big crowd. We came up with a different spot just a few meters away.
Si te tocas algo va a quedar guay, yo creo. Let's go, Robin. Go. 3, 2, 1, go.
To make the story a bit more cohesive, we filmed another sequence how I'm approaching the guitar player while he was hanging out in the spot where we asked him to stay. We now took a shot here of this musician, this guitar player, which is pretty cool. So it's causing a little bit of a scene, as you probably can tell in the frame here. So a lot of people are watching us because we have this big ass camera rig and stuff. So I think the camera's 100K, so it's a serious camera. But man, it's so much fun doing this. It's not what I would usually do, like street photography-wise, because I'm just a run and gun guy. Just get in, get the shot, get out. But man, it's a lot of fun doing this. So I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity to coming here and doing this with this amazing crew. So pretty sick.
Then we came across this awesome car and one of our crew ran after it and managed to stop the driver. He didn't want to be in the photo, but he happily let us shoot his car.
Yeah, cool, nice, yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. It was so funny how many people gathered in like 30 seconds there.
Just a few minutes later, I managed to get a candid photo of this lovely couple walking down the streets in this beautiful light. We explained to them what we were doing and they agreed to be on camera for us. Now, the problem was to stop the massive crowds getting in the way. And what you can see here is that parts of the crew were even blocking off the traffic. Finally, it was time to film the last sequence of me walking away, blending in the crowds. That day was an experience I will never forget. Big thanks to the crew, and I'm looking forward to seeing the final edit.
I was shouting, "Don't look into the camera, please, look at me, look at me." I had my dick down, I had my pants down.
Les ha gritado, no mires a la cámara, y todos le han mirado a él y automáticamente han mirado a la cámara, pero todos los que han mirado a la cámara estaban detrás de Robin, fue en plan...
I don't like my hair, can we do it again?
No mires a la cámara y lo primero que haces es mirar a la cámara.
So I think that was it for the day. It was pretty crazy. I mean, we're causing such a fuss here. There's so many people, and it's absolutely crazy. But it's good fun. Most people, if they see the camera, they're so intimidated, so they will get out of the way. But yeah, it was, man, that was an amazing experience. So man, I cannot wait to see the result. I think it will look very epic. I mean, a full frame area Alexa can possibly do one. The image will look pretty sick. From what I've seen on the monitor, it looks pretty epic, so looking forward to that.
In the next episode, we meet the OG mafia gang in a random mountain town. We come across Orange Man and his cool car. I finally get to shoot some film. We bump into a military parade, considered cliff diving, and photographed this incredibly cool gentleman.